Entrepreneurial leaders. This was a topic that continued to come up as we talked with homeschooling families across the country. So many of the families we met were building family businesses, running farms, and serving their communities.
So homeschooling and home business blend really well together. There's that creative, independent, do-it-your-own-way streak and a lot of flexibility, but there's a lot of responsibility as well. Most of the people who publish curriculum for homeschoolers are themselves homeschooling families, and you'll often see their kids helping them in the booth, and those kids are growing up learning how to have a business.
When you can work and have your children working side by side with you, they learn real-world skills in the most powerful way. They learn the type of thing that's going to give them the confidence to walk into adulthood saying, yeah, I've done these things in the real world, in a meaningful, life and death situation, so to speak.
This is Mr. Josh Tolley, take 3.
Good job.
This was no surprise to us. As we traveled the country to film this movie, our kids were vital to the work. We got to experience the joy of working with them, and they built valuable skills and memories that will last throughout their lives.
And one of the things John Taylor Gatto, in his book Underground History of American Education, one of the things he points out is that what every 13-year-old wants and needs more than anything else is exactly what schools prevent. It's all artificial, it's all contrived. The only thing that really means anything is a report card, and that doesn't mean anything anyway. How do you get from there to here? And I think homeschooling with home business is the best possible combination.
Homeschool families have an amazing opportunity when it comes to teaching their children about entrepreneurship, because great entrepreneurs have to do something that isn't easily replicatable. And when you have 4,000 kids all getting their MBA this year, they all got graded on the same criteria. All you did was create 4,000 people that are going to replicate answers and expect results. That's the same thing we see in just mass education. And homeschooling changes the game on everything. Homeschooling allows us to say to the child, what sort of life do you want? What sort of God-given dreams, talents, and abilities is he speaking into you? Now, through entrepreneurship, what are 20, 30, 80, 100 businesses that we could start that allow that to happen? We get to teach our kids those priorities. We get to teach them how to keep them priorities, and we get to teach them to really respond to God's call. That way, they're always going to be where God wants them to be.